All right, welcome everybody. This is our 58th and maybe last episode of Tuesday Tech Talks. It'll be the last, at least for this year, unless we hear otherwise. Let me mute myself over here on the left so I'm not driving myself crazy. And I'm going to share my screen. Share that one. Let's see. Am I getting to share sound? We'll do sound just in case. So good to see everybody. Sherilyn, welcome. Have you been with us before? Thumbs up, thumbs down, turn your camera on, or you were there just until a second ago. I didn't see you.
Yeah, she's probably got kids right there doing math with her or something. You know, those math teachers, they can never get away. They have to lock the door.
That's true. That's true. Whoops, let's see. I don't want to do that.
Hey, Liesl.
Oh, now we got people flooding in here.
Hi there. Takes me too long to get that mic undone.
I don't want to go full screen. There it is. Hold on. Presenter view. That's what I want. All right. So you seeing my slides?
Yep.
Okay. So when we set up the schedule at the beginning of the month, I thought, oh, you know what? Digital breakouts would be a great idea. We'll be coming off of the toolkits and great time of year to talk about those kind of things. But then I got looking back and thinking back and like, well, if we had Jamie in to talk about those, and it turns out we talked about it back in November, the very beginning of November. But I don't know if, I know Jeremy, you didn't partake in that one. I looked back at the roll and didn't see your name there. And maybe we have some people
really?
that are, oh, Sherilyn's coming back. She may have had some technical difficulties. Tammy, good to see you. Welcome. So, and you know, I can tell the state of my brain. I've been working for the last couple of days solid on trying to get the rural schools schedule put together. And when I was thinking about, you know, what new stuff do we have to share? What's going on? My brain did not come up with something that we had a training on just last week. Chris did come up with that. And I thought, wow, I should have come up with that. So we're going to have you guys choose your own adventure today and give you a couple of options. If you'd like, we can go back and review some of the fun things you can do with Breakout EDU and digital breakout activities. Great kind of thing to do this time of year when you're done with your end of level tests and trying to keep kids engaged and you know, building those soft skills and stuff like that. Or we do just, we've recently, as a region, minus Washington, have purchased a new tool called MyVRSpot that is a pretty serious Swiss Army knife tool for instructional video. The best trick it does is that you can kind of sideload YouTube and Vimeo videos into it and use it for Canvas, and it strips out all of the related videos, all of the comments, all of the ads and everything else, and it's just the video content. Plus it has the abilities to record, like all the things you can do with Screencastify, you know, like record your screen, record yourself. It has an audio recorder. So there's just lots of things that it can do. Admit Sherilyn again. She must be having some rough going of it. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and in the chat, just tell me what you'd vote for. Do you want to talk about breakouts, or do you want to take a sneak peek and a first kind of look at MyVRSpot? Or you can open your mic, or okay, Lisa wants the video. Tammy's okay with either.
And for you Canvas users, the MyVR is going to be a thing of beauty.
Jeremy,
Yeah,
you said it on the.
That
You were
training
at
we
the
did the
training,
other day
weren't you?
was pretty cool. So I think that would be a good one to do.
All right.
Yeah, you might be able to chime in too, Jeremy. You were on the training.
Okay.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool.
It is really cool. So let's do that. So let me switch my.
Hey, Clint, and while you're doing that, so is that going to be available to us next year, no matter what? I mean, it's a done deal.
Yes.
It's going to, okay.
Yeah,
So
it's paid through 2023 and ridiculously cheap.
Really?
Like, yeah, and we've got that same, and I think we have the contract for the same price for renewal. Just the districts will pick up the price. We've picked up the price of it as a service center through the end of next year. And then if districts want to keep using it after that, then they're on the hook for it. But
so do we
was
have
it like
access to
$1
that?
per student or something? I can't remember what it was, Chris. Do you remember?
I think it was only like $5 a user.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
what it
that's-
does, it's ridiculously
Yeah.
cheap.
But then there is a component that if the districts wanted to add on, that then the students could also have
accounts.
some of this access. And the fact it combines so many different tools that you may already be paying for when you start talking about Screencastify or
Yeah.
some of the what's the one that you used to put the questions in, Clint, in the
Oh,
videos?
well, Ed Puzzle does that, but
Puzzle,
Nearpod does it too.
Nearpod, yeah.
But we're, that's paid for by the state.
Yeah, but still.
But it just kind of reduces the amount of other things you have to know how to do and use, and all the different logins and stuff like that. It just really kind of simplifies things. So MyVRSpot, it is a repository for videos, images, audio files. You can put together projects and organize things into folders. But at the very base, like I said, it's best trick. And the reason why most of our tech directors said, we need this right now, not next year, we need it now, is that I can upload a YouTube or Vimeo video and it will bypass, again, like it'll let me show it either through the link or in Canvas or Google Classroom or whatever, without all the extra YouTube crap that associates videos that we want. So I was going to bring over one of my videos, but it's kind of long. Is there something that you guys, like a provider or somebody that has great videos that are, more 3 to 5 minute long, so it wouldn't take too long to bring it in? Any suggestions? Maybe this Nearpod video? How long is it? 22 seconds. Perfect. Okay. So say I wanted to give this to my students in Canvas. So what I need to do is go to share, grab that URL, and then in MyVRSpot, I'm going to say upload YouTube or Vimeo, and it doesn't download it and upload it. It just kind of side loads it into your library, but it allows me to, it says it's uploading, but it doesn't really take up any space. And again, we have unlimited storage in this. So if you did want to put the videos you're recording, with whatever tool you're using, there we go. And so now I can put in some descriptions here. I can put in a thumbnail if I don't like that one, set it to start at a certain time, end at a certain time. So if it's a longer video, you can have it start and stop exactly where you want it to be. You can bring in closed captioning if it's there. You can tag. So I'll make a tag, Nearpod. Add that as a tag. Let's see. Whoa. Oh, that saved it. Okay, let me go back to edit. Let's see. Oh, it did. Okay, it saved that tag as Nearpod. Very good. And so now I've got that video, and you can see that there's no ads or anything. This is the play or the edit the attribute. So that'll take me back to this editing page. I've got my Nearpod tag on there.
So the tags are really cool because one of the examples that I saw, like say you're a math teacher, right? And if other teachers put these in and tag them with parallelograms, right? And they put those tags on them and you go search, you can search other teachers as well if they've made them visible. Right. So now you're creating within your district these little groups of videos that you can share with each other. You can search by the user or by these tags. So now you're finding some good content.
Oh, hey, Clint, just to add real quick, sorry. As a teacher, I thought one of the cool things about this is I'm like, why do I want to upload a video? Yeah, it gets rid of the chat stuff. It gets rid of the extra tags and that, right? But it also, I think the folders are what was the cool. You can organize them and keep track of them. Because I have stuff in Canvas. Now I can organize it into things so I can find it easier.
Yeah.
Right.
So I thought that was a pretty cool thing too.
And the showcases are just a really cool thing, and I'll get to that.
And
For sure.
supposedly the YouTube's going to start to get limited for a lot of the students. If we go to this, is that they'll start to shut that down? Is that what?
Yeah, probably, just to clean it
Okay,
up.
we can talk about that later. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what the long-term plans are. We're just getting trained on it.
Yeah,
You
every
can generate a
district
QR
has their
code for
own.
it. So if you want to share it that way, kids can snap their phone at it and watch that video that way, add standards to it, whatever you want. So that's just adding stuff into my own library. You can share it from there. And from that, I can have a link to it. I can share within MyVRSpot or outside. There's embed code there. So I can quickly put it in whatever classroom management system, website, whatever I want it to do. Another nice thing is the tracking information. So for every video, you can look and see how many views, how long they were played, and you can actually see like specific people when they watched it, how long ago and how long they actually watched it for. And so you've got that analytics tool, which is kind of nice. You can kind of get to that information in Canvas sometimes, but that's more page by page and not by video, things like that. So that's the cool upload tool for YouTube. And then once you have that, are we all Canvas users here? Pretty much Canvas people. Okay. So let me go to my Kane Canvas here quickly. We've installed the LTI for Kane for MyVRSpot. And so now adding a video from my library is about as easy as adding a YouTube video. So let's see, I want to do this. This one here is good. And so I'm going to go to an assignment. And I'm going to say new assignment. And I'm going to call it Nearpod intro. And here we go. I hit the little plug button, view all my plugins, come on down, and MyVRSpot is there. I'm assuming that Millard's installed it. Don't know yet. We're going to get it installed in Beaver and Kane, or in Beaver and Garfield. And Iron's got it installed already. But you can see I didn't even have to do anything extra. Even the first time I used it, anything that's here in my media library, and I can, again, search by those tags. Just click that, hit select, and there's the video. I will save and publish that assignment. Oh, give me a text entry. It's due Friday. Save and publish. And so there we go. I normally put in some more instructions, but now if I click on the video, it starts right up. No ads, no nothing else with it. You can change the playback speed, things like that, go full screen. And it's right there. So easy to use in Canvas. Really nice information. Let's see if my analytics on it changed since I watched it now inside of Canvas. Hey, 6 total views. Play percentage, I'm up, I'm trending with my video. Anyway, so really nice use there for YouTube and stuff like that. Questions on that before I move on? Cool. Chris, are you watching the chat? I don't have it open.
Yeah, it's fine. Yep.
Okay. All right, so that's the upload. You can also bring in things from OneDrive or Google Drive. So if you've got videos that you've recorded and saved to Google Drive, you can put them here in your MyVRSpot and get all the rest of the good stuff that comes along with that. Easier to embed than stuff from your Google Drive and Canvas for sure. All the analytics and views and stuff like that. Under the Create tab, excuse me. I think I was going to talk that much today. There's an audio recorder tool. Real simple, just hit start recording. So if you wanted to do a voiceover, record some instructions to include in Canvas, real quick to do that. Excuse me. And again, you don't have to go out and find another tool online. and record it there and then download it and then upload it to Canvas or whatever else. So I'm just going to do a quick audio recording. Hey everyone, this is a quick introduction of MyVRSpot for our 57th episode of Tuesday Tech Talks. Hey everyone, this is a quick introduction of MyVRSpot. Sounds good. Save it to my account. 57th episode of Tuesday Tech Talks. Finalizing recording. Sweet, sweet. I can put a tag on it, put a description on there. I will say MyVRSpot intro audio. Naming is good because if you don't name things, you'll end up with lots of blah on date and blah on date. And so again, I can play it from here. Hey everyone, this is, you guys are hearing that? Is the audio coming through? Okay. And then same thing, if I wanted to edit this assignment and say this was the instructions for that assignment, I can come up here and give myself some space. Maybe I might have to come in here and blah. Audio intro. Same thing, hit the plugin, MyVRSpot. Since it was the last one of the things I used, it's there, it's in my library. I hit select and it puts in the audio file for me right there. I didn't have to, again, go find a tool online to record it, download it, move all those files around. It's just, hey everyone, this is a quick introduction of MyVRSpot. So very, very slick, I think. You can also create a screen recorder. So this will take place of, there's not all the annotation tools and things like that. You're just recording your screen. You can also add in your own video if you want. It does, like I said, I'm sure that might be a feature that might be coming. But again, your recording is saved right in your MyVRSpot library and instantly available to put in other sources. And then a video recorder, I can come in here and it's probably not going to let me enable a camera. Let's see, I've got a couple of cameras hooked up here though. Hey, there we go. So there we go. And I could record stuff here. I won't do it. But like I said, just record a quick video. We all know, or you may know, that the Canvas video recorder is a little iffy sometimes. And this is all web-based. It works really well. Record it here. It's in your MyVRSpot library, and then you can quickly add it into Canvas. So what else we got? There's an image creator. I wasn't as impressed with this, but you can do some drawings and kind of like Google Draw. But you can build some titles or images or things like that. And again, it's just saved right in your library. I'm going to go back. And then the last thing here is the video editor, which is kind of nice. So you could actually, if you do have an existing video, you can come in here and take that video. The only thing that's showing up, the YouTube videos won't show up here because again, I don't own them. I can't change them. But anything that you've recorded yourself or uploaded from your own video, you can take and trim out the places where you messed up at the beginning or the end or whatever else, and just make it, what you need it to be. And it's all web-based right inside of Chrome there. It's super easy to use. Questions on those creative tools. And again, like Chris said, this replaces a lot of different tools that we're, subscribing to and buying, here and there. And it's just all in one kind of nice package. The one thing that I did really like are these showcases. And I haven't had a chance to really make one, but let's just do one real quick. I will call it, and they can be created on a classroom, school, or district level, which is kind of cool. An example that they showed us in the training was there was a district showcase of all of the board meetings, and they were able to just embed this showcase on their website. And then every time they had a board meeting, they used MyVRSpot to record it, went right into the library. They tagged it with the board meeting and it was added right to that showcase. available on their website. They didn't have to do much of anything else. But let's just build a classroom showcase, and we'll call it Mr. Stevens Video Library. Okay, categories, I'll put in Nearpod. I'll put in, I don't know, Tuesday Tech Talks, whatever else. Put in some other stuff, hit create. And then now as I go back to my library, like this guy here, if I click on the video, I can add it to a showcase. Mr. Stevens Video Library, put a tag on it, Nearpod, save my showcase. And you're thinking, well, okay, what's the big deal about that, Clint? But now with those showcases, what you can do is that page or that link, the showcase, I can now embed on a website. And again, it's apparent that I need to have more practice with this because I haven't created one yet. And I wish I had the example to show you, but like I said, you could add one of these showcases as an item, like one of these guys over here in your Canvas. Like this can be your class video library. And it can just be one of these areas in your Canvas class, and it'll just open up anything that you've added to that showcase. You can embed the showcases on a website. And again, any video you add to that showcase will automatically be updated in Canvas or on the website or wherever you're trying to share that. So I need practice in creating those, apparently, but I really thought that there was a lot of great potential with those showcases. Chris, Jeremy, you guys want to add anything to those?
Yeah, I like the way they did the board meetings, but I could see for like, especially if you're videotaping sports games, or if you're doing in a content area, a certain area of math or social studies, any type of groups, or even like our Tuesday Tech Talks, to be able to showcase those, because you can see them all at a glance. It's just like a YouTube playlist. I think it's cool.
But my thought went to, if you could possibly create one and show examples of certain assignments that the kids did, like if it's a recording or something, so you could show them a couple good ones, so they could go in and look if they had questions, but I don't know how that would work.
That would be a great idea.
That's a really good idea.
If you did that at an admin level and you used the redirect tool on it and you had some really good examples, then all the kids could access those. How do I submit this assignment? How do I do that? Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah, I mean, because I have on my regular homepage, you have a little thing saying, hey, this is how you navigate the thing. That could be, hey, this is how you do this assignment. Here, maybe even here's an example of somebody that did a good job of it.
That's a great idea.
Or establish those norms, things that you do over and over again in your classroom. Here's how we do this. This is how we do that. And then that stuff, can be shared with parents or with students, available to them anytime. So just a lot of great ways to use that. And one of the real reasons why SEDC is paying for this first year is that our directors really wanted us to have some way to create a library or a collection of teaching best practices videos. Like for coaching, we're working on a coaching endorsement. And so this will be a way that we can kind of protect that either on a district level or region level, and make that so that those videos are available within the region, but not just putting them out there for everyone in the world to take a look at or comment or whatever. So that's one of the other reasons we're looking into this, and we're rolling it out, and trying to wrap our brains around it. Be working on training coming up over the summer and next year, and getting this out to teachers. So
I didn't really think about it, Clint, but I went back and I saw some video after I had this training. I have some videos that I have embedded into Canvas just straight from YouTube. And I went and read the comments, and you would be amazed at some of the stuff in the comment. I couldn't believe. And so I was panicking.
It's something we just kind of gloss over as teachers. We don't even think about it, but they're there and kids can drop into them. And yeah,
in my mind, who goes and comments on a video? But apparently a lot of people do.
A lot of people do. Yeah. So we're finding a lot of benefits for it, and it's a powerful tool. And glad we could give you a brief introduction to it today. It's 3:57. So any specific questions on MyVRSpot there? Anything else?
So I just installed the LTI for Millard
Great.
and put it, so you should see it on the dashboard. If it's not appearing yet, it should be shortly. And then Clint, I changed the one for Kane, so it appears on the toolbar in the RC.
Okay, good. Good. All right, so just a couple last things. Next month's schedule, there is no schedule unless those little asterisks is there. If there's something else you'd like us to talk about, we're happy to put together, a couple more. But we realize that it's getting crunch time for you and busy time of year and hard to carve out some time for this. So if it's good enough for this year, we'll call it good enough. If there's something that you would like us to cover, we're happy to do it. Chris, do you want to talk about that STEM kit section?
Yeah, I just got this information from the Utah STEM Center, which is different from the SUU STEM Center. So these kits, and I put the link in there. I don't really have
It's in the chat. Link in the chat.
In the chat. It's in the chat. And they'll actually deliver those kits right out to you. And they actually look pretty interesting. So you can just request them. There you go. And scroll down a little bit more. There you go. So there's the explanation of it. You just tell you what you want. There's robotics, energy. There's some 8th grade stuff. Yeah. And they'll give you the kits. Might be some really good activities for those last couple of weeks of school.
Yeah.
And so they're opening them up next week. And I think that's about
apparently
it.
they deliver.
They will deliver them.
They deliver them to you and
They'll come pick them up.
So take advantage of that. It's a great thing.
I mean, and
we're trying to get the STEM Action Center down to Rural Schools Conference. My guess would be that they'll be there, but we haven't gotten a commitment from them yet. So good information there. Any questions on that? Okay. I would highly recommend, if you haven't done a Utah Ed Chat yet, to tune in tomorrow night. Things That Suck by Matthew Winters. We know we love Matthew. He's an up and coming star in technology ed tech in Utah. He's the upcoming USET president, great trainer at UEN. And Things That Suck is a traditional ed camp session where we put a topic or a statement out there, and then as a room you organize yourself as far as totally sucks or is totally awesome, or if you're somewhere in between. And that spurs a lot of really cool discussions and explanations and defending of positions and things like that. So that'll be fun to see that happen on Twitter. That'd be a good topic to tune in for. And that's tomorrow night at 9 p.m. following that UT Ed Chat hashtag. Again, the UEN Homeroom podcast, great time for anytime learning. Let me put the link to the role in the chat. I've neglected to do that. My apologies. It's always interesting to try to bring up the chat window when you're sharing your screen. There we go. There's the role. Thanks, Lisa. We appreciate that feedback. I will get those recording posted at our archive spot. And just thanks for tuning in and being with us, giving us this opportunity to work with you throughout these last couple of really weird, strange, tough years. We appreciate everything that you guys do and all the hard work and everything you've been through. And just let us know if there's any way that we can help support you in your classroom and help you make things better for you and for your students. So
×2. Well said, Clint.
Thank you. Appreciate that. That's it. Unless you guys have any other questions on anything else on MyVRSpot or Canvas or anything, if we can help you with anything, let us know. Otherwise, get the role sign and I'll get your credit out to you very soon.
Sounds good. Hey, Chris, I found that VR thing on the Millard site, but then when I open it, everything's just white. Do I need to create an account probably first?
You should have an account in do you have an account in MyVRSpot?
I don't know.
We
Did we
can do
make one
that.
the other night? If we didn't,
When you went to the
On
tutorial,
the-
are you able to log into MyVRSpot?
I think I just watched it.
You may need to sign in.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's-
So
'cause
go
it
to
just comes-
live here.
At first,
Here's-
it's just all white, everything. So I'll look at it
Yeah.
and see.
So it's not, I didn't have to do much of anything.
but
Yeah.
you did yours in Kane, huh, Clint? Sign in. Let me sign in to Miller.
Yeah, it just signed me in. So go to live.myvrspot.com and you should be able to sign in with the Google button. And then once you're active there, I think it just magically works because I didn't have to, I installed the LTI and it just worked. But I was already signed in.
Well, I got blocked. Is that bad?
Oh, Cheryl says my mic isn't working, but Jeremy, you do need to sign in and then you should be good to go. Mine worked.
Oh, good,
Okay.
good.
So what was it? Live dot what?
It's in the chat.
Okay, perfect. There you go.
Live.myvrspot.com.
Awesome.
And let us know if it's not working for you. We can.
Okay, no, it'll
Sure,
work.
you
I
get
just gotta get in. So thank you. Appreciate you guys. It's been awesome.
Okay, let us
Appreciate
know
you guys.
if we anything else we can do to help. We're here all year long.
No
You
summers
don't
off
take
for
the summer
us.
off though.
What's
You
that?
guys you don't take the summers off?
No, that's how I could go to Hawaii for 2 weeks in February.
Nice. Nice.
We have to work 220 days a year. And then whenever we take those other days, it's up to us. So
Yeah.
Nice. So if at Millard, if we were going to do like with our technology trainers, we were going to do like a VR spot day during the summer to teach our teachers how to do it or whatever, would you guys be willing maybe to come or
absolutely.
Yep.
jump in with Zoom or something? Okay.
No, we'd come up.
Yeah, we
Okay.
come up.
We'd come up.
All right. Cool.
Just let us know. Give us dates sooner than later.
Okay. Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, man. Good to see you.
Okay.
Be
See
well.
everybody.